Good morning from Dollywood Theme Park. It's Ryan.
And Brie.
And Rika. And Hannah.
And on today's adventure, this is what we will be doing. We'll be traveling throughout Dollywood Theme Park as we check out a number of new roadside attractions that you and your family can cool off at, including a giant foam zone, which will have millions of bubbles in a fun foam zone, and a show that will have a gazillion bubbles that's good for the whole family, along with many other family-friendly shows going on this summer at Dollywood, including a dance party. We'll make sure you know when the fireworks and drone shows start, as well as some of the best places in the park to get the best views, along with answering many frequently asked questions like, are the drone shows every night? Do the rides still run during the drone show? All this and much, much more. So, without further ado, let the adventure begin! As you first come into Dollywood, here's one of your first photo spots. There are many throughout the park you can utilize. As you first enter, you can see the Dollywood Summer Celebration sign straight ahead that you can also get a photo with. If you get here early in the morning and you really want to ride the new Big Bear Mountain Coaster, I'd take a hard left as you have your Ride Accessibility Center over here to the left. And if you want to maximize your rides this summer, you can come up here to the TimeSaver Pass. You're going to want to head here as soon as you get into the park if you don't have one already in advance online. Now that we've gone over those things, let's head further into the park and see what is new here at Dollywood during the summer celebration. Here at the bakery, we've got some sweet treats. We might have to come check these out later. And right over here to the left of the bakery, you can come and redeem your tasting pass. We're going to do a whole nother video on how to get a tasting pass, how much it costs, all of the different food that you can get on the tasting pass, and help you decide if it's worth it for you. As we come to our first roadside attraction of many here at Dollywood's Summer Celebration, the Kite Sky. As we come to our first festival shop, we'll show you some merchandise towards the end of the video. We have another festival shop right here with some bubble wands out front. Lots of bubbles here at Dollywood this summer. As we come to our next roadside attraction, the Water Hose Fountain, a great little place for kids of all ages to come cool down here in the middle of the summertime at Dollywood. Next to the water hose fountain is where you'll find the Liquid Beats. These guys are really fun to watch. It's a 20-minute show. I'll give you a little sample of them.
I can chop down a tree just by looking at it.
Really?
Yes. I saw it with my own two eyes.
Hey guys, here's the car with all the pipes on it.
Ozzy Osbourne once came to Dollywood. He did. And he rode the Dollywood Express. And he said it was one crazy train.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, I get it. Yeah. Wait, you guys know the whole song? Going in, man. I think I got an idea.
Stop the words.
Guys, we gotta be careful when the fountain turns back on.
Why?
All that water flowing out of the hoses at the same time. It could create a flood. They call this to wipe out!
Wipe out!
Here we go!
here, I want to walk us down this bridge over here towards Red's Drive-In in front of the Pines Theater to watch the Hyrdro Jive Junction show. See some people over here waiting for it to start. This is a 10-minute show we're about to watch. I'll show you some highlights. Along with the choreographed dancing, you can see there's lots of places to sit in the shade. They involve the kids in the show or anyone who'd like to participate. You can see Hannah here, and they pull out some beach balls, let the kids play in the water. Just a good time to come out here, relax, listen to old classic music, and let the kids have a good time. Now we want to head back up here to the Gazillion Bubble Show. You can see the TimeSaver pass entrance for the Gazillion Bubble Show over to the left. This is a show that our family has enjoyed and definitely recommend. Double check the show schedule, but you can see most days it's going to be 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. This is a really fun show. Denny does a fantastic job. He's really great with the kids. There's audience participation. Our entire family really enjoys this show, which is about 45 minutes in length. And just to give you a heads up, anybody with a seizure disorder, they do use lasers and strobe lights in this indoor show. And outside the theater, they have a number of bubble toys that you can purchase, along with a photo spot that you can take advantage of just outside the Celebrity Theater. Let's continue on and see what other things are going on this summer at Dollywood. We come to Dolly Parton's Tennessee mountain home, where throughout the day you'll find actors portraying Dolly Parton and her mother, giving her her coat of many colors. It's not really a show, just a quick walkthrough. Next we come to the Smoky Mountain River Rampage ride that you can use to cool off this summer. You just have to be at least 36 inches tall. We're heading over here by the train. Let's see what's going on for the summer celebration in the country fair area of the theme park. Just beyond the train, you'd find the Village Depot stage, which has the Tones. This is a 15-minute show from an a cappella group that performs a number of different styles of music. Here is a little sample for you.
Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away.
Across from the Tones, next to the carousel, you would find the HeartSong Theater, which has a number of shows that are great for kids, such as Violet the Pilot, which is a 20-minute show, or Dolly Parton's Coat of Many Colors. This is a 20-minute live performance about Dolly as a kid and the challenges she faced with her coat of many colors. And finally, the classic Little Engine That Could. This is a 20-minute show where characters on the train come to life. All of these shows are indoors, so a great opportunity to come inside and cool off in the summertime. We work our way down to the country fair now, where you have a number of different games in this area. You can win prizes along with some classic rides like bumper cars. As we've arrived to our next roadside attraction, the Parachute Play Party, which is great for kids of all ages. The Dollywood hosts do a fantastic job at the Parachute Play Party to make sure everyone feels included in this grassy play area. Beyond the Parachute Play Party, let's go past the bumper cars and the swings to get to Celebration Hall, which is where they have a character breakfast this summer. I'll put details of that breakfast in another video. Let's continue on through the park, and if at some point in the day, we definitely recommend taking a ride on the Dollywood Express. We did end up spotting the largest bean can at this roadside attraction, but we're trying to see if we can spot Miss Lillian. I think I see her up ahead.
Adventure is out there. And this is my buddy Applejack. This is my buddy Conductor Canon. Yeah, this is honey, it's Lillian. Thank you, Chicken Little Chicken. We are here saying, we love you. We love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Chicken Sugar out there, come see us in Dollywood. We love you.
Bye.
Don't make me follow you in the car. I will not be a chicken stalker.
Bye.
No. Security!
Oh, they're chasing me.
Oh, we love you.
Bye. Hot, fresh cinnamon bread made daily here at the grist mill. And next to the grist mill, you've got some chairs over here that you can sit and relax in the summer sun. And right next to that, you have the Valley Theater Forever Country, which is 7 talented performers celebrate the prime country of 80s and 90s with traditional roots and new sounds. As we pass by the chapel, we're working our way a little bit closer up here to the bird show. Before we brought you to the bird show, I wanted to bring you over here to Daredevil Falls, which is another great way to cool off this summer on this water ride, which has a 60-foot drop and goes 50 miles per hour. You have to be 42 inches to ride this ride. So just past the chapel, they have some ring and hook games out here in this area of Dollywood you can utilize, along with a nice covered area over here to have lunch or dinner. Next, we're heading towards the bird show for an eagle meet and greet. It's typically 12 o'clock. You can check your show schedule, but basically they come out at 12 o'clock and do about a 10-minute presentation teaching you all about the American bald eagle. And after the 10-minute presentation, they give you an opportunity to get up close and personal with the bald eagle to take a photo. That's about the extent of that particular show. They also have their Wings of America show throughout the day. They've added some shade here in front of Blazing Fury. Head over here and check out the Noodle Takeover. Beyond the Noodle Takeover, past Tennessee Tornado, back here they have some games you can play this summer. So this area back here is designated with a number of cornhole boards. It's like some Jenga games, tic-tac-toe, a number of different things that you can come back here and enjoy if you're like me and too scared to get on the Tennessee Tornado. Got some misting fans back here alongside the Fire Chaser Express. You can see the Wild Eagle about to take off up ahead to the left. So lots of great roller coasters back here to enjoy. Crowd has picked up this afternoon. Might be a good time to come cool off in the foam zone up here to the left. So we're here at the plaza at Wilderness Pass. You can see foam zone. Please enter through the arbor, which is what we are going to do. The foam zone runs from 12 o'clock till 6 o'clock at night. So this is where you want to enter the foam zone. And you can see they have a kids foam pit and an adult foam pit. So there's 2 different entrances. They do have a place to put your shoes and belongings, as well as aquatic wheelchairs if you're able to transfer to, you can utilize. But this is a lot of fun. You can see our daughter Hannah heading on into the 42 inches and above section We've always had a lot of fun in the foam zone. She had a blast. A change of clothes is definitely recommended, or a bathing suit that your kids can utilize at Dollywood this summer with all the activities they have. So once you're done, you can head over to this little human car wash and get all the bubbles off of you. But again, here's a look at the larger section to the left, and they do have a little kids section for those 42 inches or below. Moving on from the foam zone, we come to Timber Canyon. We'll bring you up to Wildwood Grove later in the video as we will talk about the best places to see the fireworks. Passing the drop line, we come up here to Thunderhead roller coaster, working our way back to the front of the park. Got some Dollywood Summer Celebration signs, the little adventure sign down in the bottom right. Love that. As we work our way back to the front of the park and the sun begins to set, it's now time to talk about the dance party and best place to see the fireworks. The first place you can see it is right here at the front of the park, right up about here. The disadvantage is you won't be able to see them as well, but you will have quick access to exit the park once they are over. Same thing for the preferred parking exit area. You should be able to see them up in the air. You just won't see them as good as if you're in Wildwood Grove, which is where we are now heading. And as we arrive into Wildwood Grove, we come to our next roadside attraction called Oscillation. This particular area is not intended for individuals to be climbing on, but as you come up to these certain little elements on the ground, they actually light up and have sounds. These are a lot better to see at night, and they make for a great photo opportunity. But again, these are not for climbing. Which brings us to our Sweet Summer Nights dance party. These occur every night, weather permitting, at 8:45 and 9:15 p.m. before the drone show. No experience needed. There's a DJ and dancers that will guide you every step of the way. So if you want some dance lessons, show up early. You can still listen in and dance from a distance, but if you want to be up close to the stage and the DJ, you're going to want to get to Wildwood Grove by 8:25, which is typically when they're going to open up this area, as it is a splash pad during the day, which is a great place for your little ones to come cool off. Now that we've talked about the dance party, this, in my opinion, is the best place to see the fireworks if you can be on or near this bridge, as this is where the fireworks will go off and this is where the drones will be. But if this area is congested, I wouldn't sweat it. Just find an area that you're comfortable and you know now which direction to look for fireworks and the drones. One other thing I wanted to point out to make sure you can utilize this summer is Hidden Hollow. If you have little ones, you have an area for parents to sit and cool off and kids to run around and play away from the sun. As we work our way back to the new Big Bear Mountain roller coaster, I did want to point out that it is a great area for you to watch the fireworks and the drone show, but just keep in mind the closer you get to the coaster, the more likely that orange track will actually block some of the drones up in the air. Which brings me to my next frequently asked question I notice people ask a lot during the summertime is, will the rides such as Big Bear Mountain continue to operate during the fireworks and drone show until closing time? And the answer is yes. You're welcome to skip the fireworks and drone show and just go ride some rides. As the countdown begins for the fireworks and the drone show, I did want to let you know these occur every single night, not just weekend nights. Every night that the park is open during the summer celebration, they will have fireworks and the drone show. You can get a look here at what the fireworks are like from Big Bear Plaza. And here's a look at the drones from that bridge that we were on earlier in Wildwood Grove. The drone show is really, really neat. It has lots of music. It's a different show than it was in years past. And we highly recommend, if you can be here at 9:40. It's 9:40 every night. Again, weather permitting. Really neat drone show that takes flight in the sky here at Dollywood Theme Park in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. A lot of people ask, can you see the fireworks and drones from the parking lot? And I would say yes, from the Splash Country parking lot, you're gonna be able to see the fireworks. The drones might be a little more difficult, but the best place I will say is gonna be within the park in Wildwood Grove. Before we leave the park, I did want to show you a little bit of the merchandise available. They have these Dollywood Summer Nights t-shirts with the guitar for $19.99. They also have them in a tank top. Here's a closer look at this specific print. They also have these two Raised on Sunshine and Country Music t-shirt. The blue one on the left is $20. The one on the right is $25. Here's a different version for $25. For $25, they have this Hello Summer with kites up in the air and some watermelon. These are some really nice shirts for $25 as well. You got two colors on this print right here. You have these two Hello Summer shirts. These are each $20. For $17, you can also come into the Emporium and grab a flashing cowboy hat, which would be good for the dance party. They do have in stock for $70 these two Funko Dolly backpacks. These have been very popular. And if you are checking out with some merchandise, you can get this Big Bear Mountain bag. These reusable bags are $3.99. You can see Big Bear Mountain on the side. That wraps up our video checking out things to do during Dollywood's Summer Celebration. If you haven't checked out our Tasting Pass, our food guide video, I'll put a link to that one down in the description. You're gonna wanna check that out to see some of the best desserts and delicious food around the park during Dollywood Summer Celebration. We hope this video was helpful to you and your family. If it was, let us know down in the comments, or if you have any other questions, we'll do our best to help you out. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next adventure.